Today, we're going to go over my 2019 investment goals, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to break everything down for you. Pull the sheet off today. We're talking about my dividend income, my stock portfolio. We're talking my YouTube channel, websites I've started. And on top of that, we're also going to be talking about my self-employed income. And I look so forward to breaking all of this down for you. So if you guys enjoy this content, consider slapping a like and subscribing, because I am sharing with you basically the entire back end of my life to hopefully help you on your own financial independence, retire early journey. So let's jump right into this. Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but them dividends, they're delightful. Welcome back, passive income investors, alike to my 2019 investment goal breakdown and whether I achieved it, where I fell short. And we're going to jump right into this, starting with the gusto, the stuff you guys love the most, and that is my dividend income, which I was able to increase by a whopping 50.07% as of today, guys. Now, I didn't go into 2019 with a real dividend plan. I knew that I wanted to core focus my entire portfolio strategy strictly around dividends. So I started leveraging my portfolio down in companies that didn't pay really high dividends, and I started further diversifying. I started 2019 collecting $3,550 annually, and it looks like we're going to be going into 2020 collecting $5,364 as of this very moment annually, which is about $460 a month, give or take. Now, this is an incredible achievement that I'm not going to be able to sustain into 2020, and that is only because at the beginning of this year, I scaled down on any positions that just were too big, that weren't paying enough dividends, because I want to constantly be getting that cash flow to reinvest it. Now, on my financial independence, retire early journey, I tend to spend too much time just focusing on the dividends, but you can't get them dividends without the portfolio. And if the portfolio isn't going up with the dividends, well, the dividends don't really matter. So let's take a look at the portfolio income, and we went into the beginning of this year, ladies and gentlemen, with $104,125. Today, we're looking at $127,485, and it looks like we might be crossing over 128,000 this week if the entire stock market continues to rally the way it has been. And this has been a 22.38% increase. Now, this includes everything, guys. This includes reinvesting dividends. This includes the capital I've been adding to my portfolio, and this includes the capital growth the portfolio has been experiencing this year, which has been incredibly healthy. As I'm sure if you've watched this channel, I've done portfolio updates quite regularly. So this is going to be an incredible thing going into 2020. I was hoping this year I was going to reach about $130,000, and I've kind of been petering. I didn't think that was going to happen this year, but considering the markets have been so generous, I might get very lucky, and if things work out over the next few weeks for the rest of December, heck, we might even see ourselves crack that 130K mark, but that's all hearsay for right now. So moving into the newest sources of passive income, and we're talking about this YouTube channel, ladies and gentlemen. I've focused so much energy on this YouTube channel this year. I've posted a video almost every single day. I've screamed through the whole entire YouTube channel, removed all the videos that were flagged, and we are now generating about $150 a month in passive income. Well, it's kind of active income because I got to make these videos, but I love doing it. So slap a like if you guys enjoy it. But that $150, just to equate this into investment value, let's say you were trying to collect a 5% dividend. Well, to collect $150 a month, you would have to invest around $38,000, give or take 10 grand, depending on what you are investing in, which is absolutely incredible value coming from my YouTube channel. And I'm hoping that this is just the start. On top of that, guys, we've gone up to 1,200 subscribers, which I'm going to give a big applaud to you guys, because we are 1,200 passive income investors strong, which couldn't have been done without you. So thanks so much to all of you guys. So it's going to be fun for you guys sticking around, seeing the growth of my YouTube channel and where we can take this, along with any further updates. And then the final thing that I want to talk about is the new website. Now, this was kind of a curveball out of nowhere, because I was mainly focusing on maybe doing like a teachable course, and then I ran into another YouTuber by the name of Matt Money. Me and Matt Money decided to partner, and we decided to construct a website together with a variety of products based around the stock market. So we've recently just launched that. It hasn't even been a month, and we've done $112 in revenue. Mind you, there's still expenses included in this, and then me and Matt also have to take our paychecks out of this. But at the same time, to see an immediate rate of return coming out of a website we just launched, I'm extremely proud of that, and I'm really hoping that we're going to actually be able to help fellow investors and people that I run into on the street to try and get them into this idea of building passive income sources, even if it's not through the stock market, just trying to get them in the right mindset of building their financial journey, right? Now, talking about the bad, we can't just talk about all the good because this is some pretty good stuff. This makes me feel warm and bubbly inside. I gotta be honest, that is why I am here. So I want to talk about the bad, where I kind of lost income, where things didn't work out that well, and that was with my working income. I'm a full-time magician entertainer, and I do some stuff with audio and lighting and things of that nature, and I actually lost some of my regular clients this year, and that took a ding on my entire income of about 40%. 40%. Jesus, that's a give or take number, by the way. It's not exactly 100% accurate. But if I show you my little chart that I put together of my actual working income over last year, this has been a real big decline. And I lost, like I said, I lost some clients that I had at the beginning of this year, guys that used to hire me weekly. On top of that, I lost some of my holiday clients. And I figured I would just cut off all the low-hanging fruit. I got rid of the DJing stuff because those late nights would take so much time away from anything else I would try and do, because, I mean, you take a day to recover after working a 14-hour shift at a wedding. It kind of gets a little degrading after a while when I could focus on my passive income sources. So I think you guys might have remembered, if you are new to this channel, I'm not going to go back and try and find it, but I made a really specific video. I kind of put the nail in the head of saying that going into 2020 and for the rest of this year, I want to focus 100% of my time, well, at least 90% of my time, on passive income sources. So I've stepped back a little bit. I cut off all the low-hanging fruit, got rid of anything that was just taking more time than it was worth. I am still getting some working income. Don't get me wrong. I'm still collecting paychecks. It's just not nearly as much as it was last year. But luckily, I'm still living frugally. I'm still able to try and put away at least that minimum $500 a month to keep trying to grow my passive income for the next couple of years. So going into 2020, ladies and gentlemen, now that my working income has been cut almost in half and my passive income is on an explosive rate, what are my actual goals for 2020? Well, I haven't fully set these out yet, and going into the new year, I think for a New Year's video, I'm going to plan out and show you guys my entire 2020 dividend and investing goals, so stick around and definitely consider subscribing for that. I don't want to spoil too much, so I think I'll just let you guys settle in with this. And then come 2020, I'm going to break down everything that I plan on doing. This is an excessive amount of work to even get any of this achieved. I know a lot of people think passive income is just you make money while you sleep, but it takes an incredible amount of upfront work to get everything to where it is today. So I hope you guys don't see this as much of a brag as it is an honest opinion on my life. I've told you guys the bad. I have taken a huge cut of my income. I'm lucky I don't have kids. I'm not married. I don't have anything holding me back, so I'm able to really generate my time and focus it on things that I think are going to project more fruitfully into my future, giving me freedom and time to spend with my loved ones and my family. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Really interesting breakdown today. If there's any questions, let me know in the comment section below. I've got some time for the next day and I would love to answer them. So stay cool, stay awesome. I look forward to chatting to you real soon.
Well, I don't think that there is anyone in finance that has either had as big of an impact or as beneficial an impact on the world in history than the work that you've done and the work that Vanguard's done. I mean, if you want numbers, you know the numbers better than anyone, but $3.5 trillion under management, the lowest fees really by far in the category, a completely transparent set of tools and solutions that really teach somebody the principles of how to make money and how to think intelligently about investment.
For a very definite reason, and that is most people in this business are trying to make money for themselves rather than for their shareholders. And so they're not focused on giving the shareholder the best break. And if you think about it at all deeply, you realize that the stock market creates nothing. It reflects the returns earned by investors, by Investment America, the corporations of the country, the public corporations. And they have earnings. They pay out dividends. They reinvest the earnings in the business. That's where the value is created. You access that value. You access that value through investing. So then the question is, corporate America has created this kind of value. What comes down to Investment America? And the answer is exactly what they earn, except that it's then the question is, how is it allocated between Wall Street, essentially the financial system, and Main Street, the people who invest? And the allocation to Wall Street is the objective of this business because everybody is in Wall Street. And what we should be doing is working, and what we have been doing here at Vanguard, is putting the investor first. and innovating for the investor and not for ourselves, and trying to keep costs as low as we can, which is rock bottom. That capitalism is about creating capital for the capitalist, if that's not too many capitals in one sentence, and not creating, they know they have to provide value. Adam Smith, 1776. The sole role of the producer is to serve the consumer. And in this business, it's dollars and cents. The more one gets, the less the other gets. And in an innovative company, you can create more and more value. You can reduce prices, but you're always making money yourself. That's what capitalism is.